Aquarius, here we are with another reading. I'm so happy to meet you here. Before we get into it, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. So for anybody tuning in, I channel as well as interpret the cards when we're watching the videos. Watching from a grounded space is the best that we can do as far as being receptive to the messages, okay? And if we feel ungrounded, to kind of take a step back and ground until we can enter that space. It's important for us to be checking in with ourselves, okay? All right, let's see what's upcoming for Aquarius. I'm very happy to meet you guys here. Okay, I'm seeing us carrying a lot right now, but I'm seeing that it's going to break down into something else, okay? Maybe you feel like you're coming up on the end of something here, okay? I'm hearing a new beginning is before us. I'm seeing us dropping a sense of stress that we were feeling. It's like understanding that you can do things one at a time rather than having to carry all of that. I'm hearing into this next cycle. I'm seeing us moving into a place where we're really learning to harmonize here. Also, maybe before we had been doing things on our own, and now we're figuring out that harmonizing. I'm looking at another person here. It doesn't have to be. This can be you with yourself. I'm looking at a harmony coming in now. Something that we're walking towards, and something that I'm looking at the Lovers now popping out. So I'm looking at all of these sticks here. So this is like feeling very overburdened with all of these things that you have to carry, feeling stressed out, feeling like this weight is very heavy, I'm hearing, okay? And it's like, in order to walk away from this place of like really feeling stressed out, I'm seeing us leaving that behind, leaving a sense of stress behind, okay? And rather walking towards a place where we're harmonizing. It's like taking those sticks and making something beautiful out of them. I'm also hearing productive. And I'm seeing us joining another person here. I'm looking at other people in the background too. This can be a group of people. I'm looking at the Lovers. So I'm seeing Gemini here popping out. Maybe something we're trying to bring together. I'm also hearing the word formulate. I'm seeing us getting connected on astral here. We can be meditating, doing things like that. I'm seeing us working to ground. Also working on what we want. I'm seeing us focusing on something very particular here. I'm hearing subject matter. I'm seeing us, communication is going to be coming in about an offer, an opportunity. I'm hearing for advancement. I'm looking at a little castle here in the background. Maybe some of us are going to be traveling. I'm looking at an invitation. This can also be our intuition telling us about a soul contract coming to light. Some of us could also be dealing with a Gemini from the past. Not all of us, just some. I'm hearing manifesting the opening. It's like your intuition is telling you about something that's coming to fruition, an opportunity. I'm looking at a soul contract, and I'm seeing something being manifested, and I'm also looking at the Death card here. I'm looking at Mercury, and I'm looking at Pluto here. So this is about something is going to be building to a final end, and then we're going to be basically restarting something else here, okay? I'm hearing something about a transition. I'm also hearing transitionary period. It's like really changing the way that you do something, okay? I'm also hearing something about a forecast as well. Maybe changing the way that you're manifesting too. I'm seeing us feeling in our heads. It's like sometimes when we're checking in, I'm seeing us recognizing a sense of tension that we're feeling, and also stress, but I'm seeing us moving out of this place, okay? It's like dropping the stress that you're feeling, and also understanding too, it's like getting to the bottom of what's got you like wrapped up in your head, and also how we release ourselves from this place. And I'm seeing us recognizing that in leaving a sense of stress behind, we're actually following our hearts with something that we want to uncover. I'm also hearing discover. I'm seeing us looking within. I'm looking at an opportunity, and I'm looking at Virgo here. And now I'm looking at a harmony that comes together. You may have needed some time to yourself to be alone and to be reflecting before like joining up with this group of people. This can be another person, but I'm seeing there being some sort of invitation to join. This can be something going on that's work related. It doesn't have to be. This can be with a masculine figure. This can be with an earth sign. Especially because I'm looking at Virgo over here too. And now I'm seeing that for some of us, there could be somebody coming in, somebody that we had a dynamic with from the past, okay, that we're being guided not to take an offer from. Seeing a lot of different storylines going on here. Okay, your intuition is telling you about an opportunity, something I'm hearing made to assess, okay? I'm seeing us pulling back, going within, reflecting and manifesting, bringing a sort of justice to a situation. And I'm seeing at us working, I'm hearing the word recovery so strongly. I'm seeing us working on a transformation that we're trying to move through, okay? This is like reflecting on behavior patterns. I just saw 644, reflecting on behavior patterns that we want to change, and like understanding too what we want to bring into new cycles that we're moving into, like how we want to be seen, how we want to be acting too, and like leaving the past behind in a very big way, okay? This is also healing from things that we need to heal from. I'm looking at us being successful with this transformation that we move into. I'm also hearing shift. I'm looking at the 10 of Pentacles here, and I'm looking at a collaboration. This is something that we're moving into, something we're transitioning into. It's like working well with the people around you, okay? We may have been working on interpersonal things, interpersonal relations, something like that. I'm looking at an illumination. I'm hearing of what